Most of these countries, they share information. When you are applying for visa to any other country, it will be denied. Because you have been in a place. You have been in a place and you violated their visa rules. Nobody will trust you again. Whoa! How are you doing? Welcome to my live session. What are we discussing? Are you looking to travel abroad, to relocate abroad using conference visa, event visa, or tourist visa? Don't. It is a trap. Did you get the question? Are you looking to relocate abroad using conference visa, event visa, tourist visa? Don't. It is a trap. Why do you think I'm saying so? Why do you think I'm saying so? Drop a comment. Why do you think I'm saying so? A lot of people, in fact, graduates, professionals, they have people telling them that, oh, you want to relocate? We know exactly how to do it. We'll get you a conference that is happening soon, and then you're going to get the visa. You're going to come to the country. You will stay there. You we figure it out at the end. Don't. It is a trap. Do you know that type of relocation is what we call illegal migration? Do you know that is what is called illegal migration? Why is it called illegal migration? Because you are relocating using a visa that does not allow you to relocate. Using a visa that is saying something different from, like, what you are doing is different from what you told the embassy you are going to do. So it is a form of illegal migration. You know that when we talk about illegal migration, what comes to your mind? Some people on top of a pickup, on top of a ship, on top of a pickup going through deserts, on top of camel with your bag in their head, in a ship that is overcrowded, crossing the sea, maybe the Red Sea, going to Libya. You know, this is what comes to your mind when we talk about illegal migration. You are not aware of the type of illegal migration that have trapped a lot of professionals. You relocate abroad using conference visa, visiting visa, tourist visa, event visa. That is illegal migration. Illegal migration. And this will keep you trapped for years. Years. And you know why I say it's a trap? When you finally do it, to go backwards is as hard as going forward. You stay in one place. Is that not how a trap is defined? Is that not how a trap is defined? So, and why is it important for you not to do this? I just want to be sarcastic here, okay? I care less about, oh, you are breaking the country's rule, blah, blah, blah. Even though that is true, but I care so less about that. And I care so much about you. Think about it. You're a graduate. You're a professional. You are in your home country. You may feel like you are struggling, okay? Let's call a spade a spade. A lot of professionals are struggling. You may feel you are struggling. But the way out of that struggle is not by entering a trap. It's not by relocating to a country using a visa that is not meant for that. It's not by, because those visas, most times, they allow you to officially stay for like 6 months. What will happen? After 6 months, you disappear from under the radar. When you disappear from under the radar, nobody is going to hear about you again. Anything happening in your home country, you cannot come. Anything happening in your neighboring country, you cannot come. There is something, oh, we need your service in UK, but you are in US, you cannot come. We need your service in Canada, but you are in UK, you cannot come. So, it's like you take your future, and for the sake of being able to have, bread, For being able to have bread, you take your beautiful future, you tie rope around it. You know those things when they are doing fetish things, when they will take somebody, they will not tie rope around that person and throw it into the ocean. 10 years later, you've not recovered. This has happened to a lot of people. There are even some people, 15 years, they've not been able to go home. Not even once. Not because they don't want to go home, but because they cannot. You left your mom at home. You left your dad at home. Now they can never see their child again. When 15 years later, when you finally will be coming back home, they are all dead. Is this the dream? Is this the dream you really dreamt of? Is this what you really wanted to achieve? Do not throw your future away. Now, I can say all these things. You can say, Dr. Linda, forget it, oh. It's because you're in Canada, oh. That's why you're saying this thing, oh. See, some of us, we just want to go. We just want to go. When we reach there, we'll figure it out. My dear, you want to go and do something you use 15 years to figure out. Well, do you think so low of yourself? Like, I understand that you are prepared to give in 15 years of your life. But do you know what that means? All the beautiful things you will have done with your future. All the beautiful things. All the awards. All the things God called you to do in this your generation. Bagam, it is finished. That day when you carry your bag and you leave your country through a visa that is going to finally turn to illegal migration, conference visa, you don't intend to come back. Visiting visa, you don't intend to come back. Tourist visa, you don't intend to come back. That day when you shall leave the airport, also wave goodbye to your dreams in life. Let me tell you how people get out of those. Some people will join the military and later die a few years later. Some people, they will marry somebody just so that they can have papers. Imagine, you are choosing a life partner. About the most important task you will do in this your life. You are choosing a life partner just based on papers. So you either marry somebody or you join some kind of program where your lifespan has already dropped, right? Or you just wait it out. These are the options. You think I'm exaggerating? Google it. You think I'm not exaggerating, no? Ask people if you know any. In fact, let me tell you one way to identify people that relocated illegally, okay? You will never hear from them again 10 years down the line. They will never visit their country. And you know when we say brain drain, see, if you're a professional and you relocate to somewhere legally, there's no brain drain there. Because it's like you're just going to catch fire that you will use to light up your community, light up your country, and light up even the country where you relocated to. Do you know that when you relocate to somewhere illegally, you cannot participate in things that people are doing in that community? Oh, I don't mean you cannot go and shop. That's not what I mean. You can never say, oh, they are doing this leading thing. I want to go. You will always be a submarine under the waters. Nobody can find you. You are always running from the authorities. You can't be recognized for what you are doing because you are even there illegal. You don't even want somebody to call your name so that authorities will not hear. Don't do it. It is a trap. It is like for people who have already done it, right? I'm still going to address like, okay, what should you do? For people who have already done it, okay, that's like they can figure themselves out. I don't even think they need my advice, okay? I am talking to you who is about to follow that same route. Don't do it. Because why? You have legal options. For example, most countries allow you to relocate to their place through the study abroad route. How? You come to study, number one, study visa can be 1 year, 2 years, even as long as 5 years for like PhD. Even if, let's assume you go to U.S., okay? Let's say, somebody say, are you talking about the conference visa? I'm telling you that conference visa, visiting visa, tourist visa, all those visas that are not meant for relocation, that are not allowed. How you will know is that they will tell you you should leave the country after 6 months, something like that. Those visas are not meant for relocation. When you are using them for relocation, it is called illegal migration. For somebody that is asking me, are you talking about conference visa? All right. So I was talking about there are other ways. E.g., study, like let's say you're a student, you come to Canada via student visa. Canada allows you, like after your study, you qualify. Of course, they will allow you to apply, right? You qualify for what they call Canadian Experience Class of the Express Entry. So you submit your paper, say, oh, I've finished studying, I've done this, I've done this. What happens? They give you, what they call it now? They give you permanent residency. About 3 years after your permanent residency, you become a citizen. This is how it was. Go and Google it. Don't say Dr. Linda said, rubbish, am I Canadian Embassy? Go to their website and Google it so that you see what I'm saying. So, why would you leave something like that? Right? And many other countries have their own different things that they offer. So, we allow you to study 1 year, 2 years. They still give you like another 2 years post-graduation work permit. If within this period you find a company that hires you, which if you are really smart, like you, who is already smart, you will find that you'll be able to stay. Right? Why will you leave this legal means to go the one that they say 6 months later, you shouldn't stay more than 6 months, but you're applying to stay 10 years? Why do you want to go through that route? 6 months later, you become illegal. You don't qualify. Many of these people, they don't have health insurance, they don't have this insurance, they don't have this, they don't have that. In fact, they can't even get job with their name sometimes. They have to go use somebody else. Why do you want to live this kind of life? I know for a lot of people, it is lack of information. That is why I'm doing this video. For a lot of people, it is lack of info. They don't know. Somebody just told them that this is how it's done. In fact, some people think it is very normal. You know, when in my tribe, they will say omene lume kata obro menala, which means that when something that is not right happens all over, like over and over again, you start thinking that is normal. Relocating abroad using conference visa or visiting visa or tourist visa is not normal. It's illegal migration. It's not normal. It's not normal. People are throwing away their beautiful dreams. See, you think you are suffering in your home country, or Abi, you think you are suffering in your home country. Until you arrive somewhere, you finally become an illegal immigrant. Illegal, undocumented immigrant. Then when you now see that the only thing you can do, if you even find, like if you find an employer who is ready to take you, that means the employer is also interested in shady deals. They will cut the salary. The country will say minimum salary is this. The employer will give you this. Do you know why? You can never report them. When you report them, you first will be sent home. So you can never report them. Start with work and study. And I know when I'm saying this, some people will be like, I beg go. I don't have money to pay school fees. That is why scholarship exists. I came to Canada on scholarship. I must tell you, by the time I was coming to Canada, if it was not on scholarship, I wouldn't have been able to come. Some people are blessed. They already have the money. That's good. Guess what? A lot of even these people that are relocating through illegal means, they have money. It's not even cheap. People will collect thousands, millions of their currency just to prepare this visa for them. So I can't even tell you that the people doing this thing don't have money. They have money. I'm telling you, it's not cheap. But it's like you want to use the money you have to go and do something illegal when you can put that same money towards doing something easy. Okay, you did not get scholarship, or you feel you can't get scholarship. My grade is low, I can't get scholarship. Do you know study loan exists? The same U.S. you are going to illegally through conference visa that you've paid millions to get that visa. Do you know that you can pay $100 to a school, get the admission, okay, and you can collect study loan to cover your expenses, school fees and living expenses, and you will get a legal visa and you will travel? Do you know? Lack of information. You know when they say, my people perish for lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. And a lot of Africans, let's call a spade, a lot of Africans, now let me go deeper, a lot of Nigerians are doing this thing. You will see a beautiful brain specialist in something. The next day, they've ended up in a country in Europe. They can never come back home. Because they don't want to come back home. It will be a shame. How can you go abroad and come back with nothing? We know how they be now. But you stayed here because you don't want to come back home. As I said, for people that have traveled, this video is not for you. You've already made a mess. So, focus on how to clean it up. This video is for somebody who is about to make that same mistake now. Like, for me, I feel that these are the people we can help. Because we can quickly show you a different path. A legal path. You know, when I came to Canada, some people felt like, oh, normal abroad thing now. When you travel, you won't even be able to come back home. Once I settled down, I was able to, you know, I go and come. Why? When you go to a place legally, you are not cut off from people. You are not cut off from your country. The true brain drain occur when you relocate illegally. When you engage in illegal migration, that is brain drain. Do you know why? When you travel, nobody will hear from you again. Your country have lost you. In fact, where you went to, you're not contributing. I don't mean that you don't work in factory. That's not my point. I mean you're not contributing. You're not helping that country to grow. You're just doing slave work. How is this better than what you, at least in your country, you may not have money, but you have respect. In this new place, money you don't have, respect you don't have. Hey, I know you will say, I have money more than the one I have in my country. What you have to ask yourself is, the money you make, when you pay for rent, you pay for food, you never finish, you don't finish. Where you were before in your country, you probably also make money that you used to pay for rent and pay for food. There's no difference. Don't mind me, you know I talk with passion, alright? So, it's still Dr. Linda talking to you. Are you considering relocating abroad with conference visa, visiting visa, tourist visa? Don't. It is a trap. Now, the worst mistake is that once you have already relocated with that kind of visa and you have entered illegal migration after the time they gave you, they say stay 3 months. Now, it's 1 year later, you have not come. You have spoiled your record. Most of these countries, they share information. When you apply for visa to any other country, it will be denied. Because you have been in a place. You have been in a place and you violated their visa rules. Nobody will trust you again. Abroad is built on trust. Again, this video is not for people who have made the mistake. I really don't have your solution right now. Please talk to an immigration lawyer where you are. Okay? In case you are watching this, talk to an immigration lawyer where you are. I don't have solution for you. But this video is created to prevent people who are about to make that mistake, to stop them. To say, please, I beg you with God, don't throw your future away. The world needs you. When you go in a country, you enter under. You are now washing plates forever and ever. Is that the best? Is that the best? You are happy you are abroad, but then what? That's when you realize that when you arrive abroad, yeah, maybe the joy can just be like a few days if your own 2 days. My own, you don't reach days, you don't reach hours, you don't reach in 4 hours. Yeah, you have landed, bagam. Then what next? Then what next? Let's see. Some people are asking questions. Let's see. Somebody said, tell us about standard visa for studies. This is from Aisha. So yeah, Aisha, you can learn more about it. You can attend our study abroad webinar. Look, www.vantagemigration.ca. If you can hear me, please click the like button. Click the like button if you can hear me. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Please take a screenshot because somebody is going to still ask me to show it again. Okay, somebody said someone was advising me to travel with tourist visa. So, some people will feel like this thing I'm saying, that I'm just shouting for nonsense. Because you are not a coach and you are not in my industry, you probably won't know the amount of people considering this type of visa. Look at what, if you are looking at my screen, if you are watching this video live, if you are watching it on YouTube, that's fine. If you're watching this video live, you will see what I put on the screen right now. Where someone said, someone was advising me to travel with tourist visa. A lot of people, unfortunately, I have to throw some agents under the bus right now. A lot of agents are advising people to relocate abroad using tourist visa, conference visa, visiting visa. That advice alone is enough to destroy your future. Okay, let's take a poll. If you're watching this video right now, please, can you comment? Can you comment? Can you comment? Have anybody in your circle, have anybody you've spoken to before advised you to relocate abroad using visiting visa, tourist visa, conference visa? Please comment. Let's hear from other people. I can read out what people type for the sake of people who are not able to see. Someone said, okay, this person's commented. She said, I almost made that mistake. I am happy for you that you did not make it. I am happy for you that you did not make it. Okay? Now, somebody said something. We'll pick it. Somebody said, what about the IELTS test? Really limiting me because I have the admission. Let me see the question. Because I have the admission already, but still struggling with the test. Don't you know that there are 1001 schools who will not need you to submit IELTS exam or results for admission? I traveled to Canada on full scholarship without writing IELTS. Most of my students, they relocate abroad without writing IELTS. So if you are thinking that you still need IELTS, what does that mean? You don't have the right information. This is why we created the webinar, at least to clarify these things, and let you know where you stand. Many people are avoiding the study abroad route because they think that they need the exam, they need West, you don't need it. You don't need them. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. All right, take a screenshot. At least attend the free webinar to get the free information. It's like, I don't know, free information people will not get. The one that is sharp is conference visa, visiting visa, this visa is sharp. But sharp, you shall give away 15 years of your life. By the time you are over it, you are in your 50s. As a young person, you are in your 50s. All your dreams, you have packaged them, flush them down the toilets. Is that your dream? Is that your dream? Let's see. Okay, because when I'm saying it, this is a very popular thing happening now. Please, if you know someone or that want to make the mistake, inform them. They are about to enter a trap, and when they enter, ask those that have entered. Coming out is very difficult because you are now wondering. First of all, you have already spoiled your record. If you don't go back home, it will still be hard to get another visa. So many of them will prefer to stay there. So you stay there now for 10, 15 years. Or you go and marry somebody just so that you have papers. Is that the dream? that you had when you were leaving your country, or when you were planning to leave your country. Someone said, yes, ma, someone told me about that last Sunday. Because when I'm saying it, some people, they feel, why are you talking about this thing? A lot of our professionals, a lot of our graduates are about, like, have already mortgaged their future, giving it away in exchange for nothing, in exchange for washing plates, in exchange for factory code house work. Don't get me wrong. If you come to a place and you have to start washing plates, but you are there legally, you know what will happen? You can wash plates for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Maybe not likely, but let's just say, I'm stretching it out. What will happen is that before few months, you have found the right path, the right job, you move. The right place, this, you move. Few years down the line, you're a permanent resident. Few more years, you're a citizen, you are living your life. Nothing has spoiled. You are helping your country. You are helping everybody around you. Let me ask you a question. Those people that are relocated illegally, all right? Those people that are relocated illegally, how many of them are able to help people in their country? Or their siblings, or their G's? It's difficult. It's difficult. Some people, they will say, make I reach there first. When I reach there, I go see them. I be sharp babe. My dear, you think it's your country. You be sharp babe, sharp babe, sharp babe. Come and do sharp babe abroad. You will see that it's not that easy. It's not easy. Okay, yeah, if you look at, in fact, somebody said, I talked about it today. He advised me to check for program. Okay, I don't know what that means. So somebody advised me to go for business visa. Don't get me wrong, all these visas, they exist for a purpose. Okay, you want to do business visa, which will allow you to come into the country, stay 6 months, or maximum of 6 months, and return your back home. That's fine. If you are going abroad for business, apply for business visa. Do you get my point? There's nothing wrong with that. But the problem exists when you want to apply for business visa as a relocation plan. This is what we are talking about here. You want to apply for conference visa as your relocation plan. That is where the problem starts. It's not if you want to travel abroad for conference, please apply for conference visa, go and return. This is how it works. The worst thing that can happen to you is to breach a visa rule in a country, which they quickly share information with other countries. You are finished. You are finished. Again, those who already did it, it's like, so sorry. If I find solution for you, I'll come out and say it. And I'll be lying to you if I tell you I have your solution. That's why I say talk to an immigration lawyer where you are. Which you know that immigration lawyers are very expensive. Okay? But at least talk to them. That you have to find a way out, right? This video is made for people who are about to make that mistake. Okay, so another person was saying something. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's see so that you see what I'm saying. Someone said, thanks for this knowledge you are sharing. I've once been advised to go through visitation. This is happening every time. I'm telling you. Okay, so look at another one. Someone said something, and your uncle really love you. Someone said something. Say, my uncle once. Let me read it. My uncle once told me that it is better I remain than coming over with a tourist visa, knowing I have the intention of staying back. See, do you know most of the people that will open their mouth? See, let me tell you, there are two kind of people that will advise you to use tourist visa, okay, or conference visa and go. Let me tell you, there are two kind of people. If somebody abroad advise you to use tourist visa to relocate to a country, just know that they are your enemy of progress, and their game plan is to destroy you forever. Chances are that you have been begging that person for money, you have been disturbing their life, you have been blackmailing them for not helping you. Now, they want you to come and see Pepe by yourself. That is the only reason somebody abroad will advise you to come abroad that way. Maybe you have a brother or a sister that you be saying, sister, you don't want me to come. You are wicked. You promised mommy that you will bring me. You promised dad before he died that you will bring me. Okay? If you have somebody you've been blackmailing like that, they can advise you to come through tourist visa because they know that when you come, you go see when. So because of that, they want you to come and see Shege for yourself. Now, the second set of people that we advise you to go through this thing is an agent who is interested in collecting the money he wants to take from you or she wants to take from you. And do you know what? That agent most times does not live abroad. So the agent does not even know that they want to go and kill you. Do you see my point? Like agent in your home country who is balancing, doing his business, enjoying, is advising you to sell your future because he thinks that this is how it happens, that people have been going through this method, right? But he himself or she herself is not in that country. So they don't know the suffering without return that you are going to come and be entering when you arrive. So these are the only two set of people that we advise you to use conference visa or tourist visa to relocate to a country. When you see people who know what they are doing, when you see somebody, your relative, your friend, who mean well for you, they will never give you that advice. Ask them. If you think I'm joking, go Google in fact, go to YouTube, go and listen to people's story. You go suffer, oh. You go suffer, oh. Don't do it. It's a trap. Don't do it. It's a trap. All right? Don't do it. It's a trap. Now, let's look at this story because, like, see, don't even think we are trying to push anybody under the bus here. No. But what you have to realize is that a lot of people have already fallen into the gutter. So what we are doing now is to prevent people who are about to fall into the gutter from falling in. So take a look. If you're watching this live, take a look at the comments on the screen. For the sake of those that may not be watching it live, who will not see the comment, I'm going to read it out for you. Someone said, my brother made same mistake. Since over 8 years, he hasn't returned though. He's there. I have traveled and returned twice. And we'll be visiting Nigeria again by December. Somebody's brother traveled 8 years. They've not returned. The person is coming and going. Why? They are going legally. The brother who went illegally cannot travel. If you leave the country, it's finished. And they don't want to return to the place they left. They feel like they've already made this mistake. Let them just continue. Let's see. More question. Someone said something, so let me address it. The person said, your account is not receiving new messages. Can you please DM me? So if you want to contact us, please note, you cannot contact us on Instagram. Even if the message goes through, you will not receive a response. You cannot contact us on Facebook. Even if the message goes through, you will not receive a response. If you receive a response, chances are that you are chatting with a fake page. The only way to contact us is via email. Send us an email to admission@vantagemigration.ca. Please take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Admission@vantagemigration.ca. Send us an email. This is the only way to contact us right now. All right, let's take more people's comments because I at least let's see. Let me see questions. Okay. Let's look at these comments. This person said, my husband's friend is going through hell in UK because his paper is not complete. aka the person relocated illegally. Right? Someone said, I'm going to pin the comments. The person said, can someone travel with visiting visa and stay for 5 months? If you are traveling with visiting visa, if you are traveling with tourist visa, if you are traveling with conference visa, obey the rules of the visa. Different countries have different rules. For example, as of today, a country like Canada will say you can stay up to 6 months at a time. Or not more than 6 months at a time. Meaning you can stay 5 months, go home, come back next time. Alright? A country like U.S., the same thing, 6 months. A country like Australia, I remember when I was going to Australia for a short program, I think they say you can stay for up to like 90 days. And you have to return. 90 days is like 3 months. Do you get? So some visas will say you can stay for up to 30 days. So different visas and different countries have different rules. So it's not for me to say, oh, if you go with visiting visa, you can stay 5 months. What about if the visa said you can stay only 3 months? That advice will be incorrect. Do you see? So the most important thing is to obey the visa rules for what you are giving. It is among all these visas that are not immigrant visa. It is the study visa that will allow you to stay for the duration of the visa. If they give you 2 years visa, you can stay. And for, let's say a country like Canada, before your visa ends, they expect you to extend it or to apply for open work permits. This is, like I would say, is guaranteed in the sense that except maybe you committed one crime or something, they will give it to you. Are you looking to relocate abroad with conference visa, tourist visa, visiting visa? You are about to get trapped. Don't do it. Do it only if you are ready to destroy your next 15 years. Then you can do it. If you say, where I am now, if you like, cut my life, it is better for me to die than for me to stay here. Okay. Now you can do it. Do you get? But if you know that, I'm not ready to die now. At that point, you cannot say, what is the legal way? What is the legal way? Let's look. What are other people saying? Let's look at questions. One moment. Someone is asking this question, which I think is interesting. The person say, please, how can one apply for study loan? Start with our study abroad webinar. It's part of what we teach you. It's part of what we teach you in our training. And I never want you to make loan your first option. I never want you to make loan your first option. You can get scholarship. Only think of loan as something that you can use to make up scholarship if you don't get enough. Or you've tried scholarship, it did not work. Try this the right way, not the one you are trying without any information. Don't make loan your first option. The same person that can get loan can get scholarship. So why do you want to go and collect money you pay back if there is a way out? So you only use that as a backup plan. Study loan should be a backup plan, not your original plan. Alright? Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. www.vantagemigration.ca. Let's look at other questions. I have a question from Melo Babes. Melo Babes, let me address you clearly. I think she's asking if we can guarantee that she will relocate next year. We are not giving you any guarantee. If you are looking for guarantee, go and look for the agent that will lie to you. Come and learn how it works. If you are not ready to learn how it works, good for you. Go and look for the person that will give you guarantee. People are always looking for guarantee. Guarantee us. The agent you paid 2 million, did they give you any guarantee? And if they gave you guarantee, did that guarantee work for you? Even embassy, we tell, for example now, an immigration lawyer, talk to any immigration lawyer. After you have paid your consultation fee, you will see that nobody, in fact, if anybody is giving you guarantee, just know they are fake. If somebody say, I guarantee you, just know it's fake. Take it from me. In this travel abroad matter, somebody tell you, I guarantee you, it's fake. Do you know why I say it's fake? Even if they truly, we guarantee you, just know it's fake. Let me explain. Imagine somebody is planning to go and take somebody's visa, take a fake visa and plaster it on your passport. Okay? That person can guarantee you visa. Because they know they will do it. They will print it at their backyard. Do you see my point? But this means that it is fake. Do you know why? The way all the embassies work is that you submit your documents and it is only in the hands of the officer, the visa officer reviewing you to approve or not to approve. So what you really do is to understand what they need from you so that you submit it. Because the moment you submit what they need from you, they will give you a visa. If you don't submit it, they will not give you the visa. This is how it works. So what we do is that we show you what is like we teach you how to understand what is required. And once you understand it and submit it, you give visa. This is how all the people you've been seeing testimonial all over my page. Scroll through Dr. Linda Iheme page on Instagram. At least Instagram help you to arrange it. Go to the TV, go to the IGTV portion. Dr. Linda Iheme verified page. Go to the Go to the IGTV portion. You will see the testimonials. All those people, they got their visa. They did it by themselves. Because once you understand how it works, you no longer have problem. When you don't understand how it works, it's become timbom. So in as much as I know that we are going to teach you the correct thing, we cannot give you guarantee because it is illegal to do so. It is illegal to do so. And I'm not joking. No embassy will allow you to guarantee somebody that their visa will be approved. Even if you have done everything right. If you see somebody doing that, they are fake. Let me tell you, there was a time when I came to Canada newly, I had met one immigration consultant. I was like, oh, I need my spouse to come. Remember, when I was coming, I'm not this Dr. Linda that I have seen. I don't know the information like that. Do you get? I did not even know that I did not know. I knew that you could travel with spouse. I don't know about studies loan. I don't know a lot of those things. So I met with the immigration lawyer. You know, the immigration lawyer told me that, she told me that, oh, we are going to do all these things and it's going to work. But as per the embassy rule, I cannot guarantee you. She told me, immigration lawyer, practicing lawyer in Canada cannot guarantee me. Me, Dr. Linda Iheme, will come and guarantee you. If you see guaranteed, fake, run for your life, it is a lie. That means, and if this person is telling you lie, what else will they not lie about? Now, there is a secret. If you want to start early. You see some people that are talking to me, e.g. Melo babes, Melo baby. Some people that are talking to me right now and talking to me here, they are about to start their study abroad plan, but they are holding their hand like this. They will keep waiting. Time is going every day, right? Very soon, 10 months from now, they are going to come. Dr. Linda, can I travel next month? You cannot. Because it's not witchcraft. You don't teleport. There's no broom that will give you hold. Once you hold, you teleport to that country. If you are doing that, it is fake. But you will beg people, say, start early. As you are starting late, every day you start late. Every day you start late, you are reducing your chance of getting scholarship. You don't know. They will guarantee me. Last minute, they will jump on board. Dr. Linda, please, can we hurry? Can we hurry? We cannot hurry. We cannot hurry. So take your time for all you can. Take your time for all you can. When you come, you will start from day one. That is where you are going to start. You will start from day one. And I've told you, time without number. 6 to 12 months is the processing time. If you think you're going to come 2 weeks to the time, resumption date, you cannot. You will move it to next year. Or you look for the company that will guarantee you. And you know how it ends. And you know how it ends. After you have spent your life savings. Please, this story is about illegal migration and why a graduate and a professional should not do that, because you will destroy your future for life. For life. For life. Don't do it. It's a trap. Again, my heart goes out to people who already have entered the hot water. And you know that these things I'm saying, they are true. You know that it is true. You are feeling it, woto, on your body. You know it is true. So, I know you'll be angered, you'll be vexing that, why didn't I even see this woman? And out of that anger, you know how frustration can happen in somebody's life. Out of that anger, you may be tempted to even say something. It's a lie, I'm not suffering. You may be tempted to do that. But let you and the God you serve should help you so that you can tell others the truth. Instead of clouding their vision. You know that it is true. If you are currently going through it, you know. Stop all those people calling you, say, please, let me enter how you entered. Advise them. Advise them. And based on your goodwill, God will bring the person that will help you to get out of this hot water. Please. Please. Let's save the people that can be saved. Again, I would say that study abroad is the easiest, fastest, and surest way to relocate abroad for people that don't, you know, some people be like, I'm waiting for lottery. You can apply for lottery for 10 years and you will not get it. Sure, you know. You cannot plan your life on those things that have to do with chance. You can choose a school and choose a day that you'll be in that country and it will happen through the study abroad route. And you are coming with all your papers. You can work. You can study. Do you know that currently, as of today, okay, as of when I'm talking about this thing, Canada just announced that students can work any number of hours, aka you can work full-time. You can work full-time. So if you are thinking, oh, what country should I go? Just go to Canada. Except there are things that prevent you from going to Canada. Then you can think of other countries too. Other countries, they have their everybody have their pros and cons. Last. Okay? I hope. See, if this video save one person, I've tried. If the video save one person, I've tried. If you know some people that are still considering illegal migration, still considering going through conference visa, tourist visa, visiting visa, please copy this video and give to them. Okay, copy this video and give to them. They're about to destroy their life. Okay? Copy it and give to them so that you can stop them. Please. If this video save one person, I have tried. God be blessed. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go to YouTube and start listening to people's story. If you know somebody who have done it before, call them and find out from there how they are faring. If the agent that is telling you this thing is not even in the country where they are going to, spit on their face and run for your life. Figuratively, you know what I mean. If your cousin, your sibling, your uncle or auntie is giving you this advice, just know that you have pestered their life so much, they want to get rid of you. A word is enough for the wise. You're a graduate, you're a professional, the world needs you. Even you need yourself. Please, don't destroy your next 10 to 15 years because you want to run out fast. At the end. Okay, I rest my case. My name is Dr. Linda Iheme, and I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad on how to do that legally underlined through the study abroad route. We show you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, and any other thing you need in order to legally relocate abroad successfully all by yourself. This is what we do. I rest my case.